Maybe. Oh, it's working. It's working. We're here. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. This is season 2, episode 30. Happy Labor Day. My name is Jared. This is my little brother, Alex. Missing guy is JR. Oh my gosh, there is no music, but that's okay because this is another episode of the GAJ podcast. I am somewhere a little bit different this week, so that's why things might go as smoothly as possible, but I'm going to show you something. Check this out. Oh.
Yo, the music's really loud.
I'm in the forest. Oh my gosh, what just happened?
The music's really loud.
Yep. I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, sorry about that. First time we've done this, so we're just seeing how it goes. But yeah, I'm coming at you remote from the Mark Twain National Forest. If you're familiar, I am around the Glade Top area. And I'll be spending the weekend out here camping and doing a little wheeling. So yeah, doing a little on location for the first time ever in the two-season history of the GAJ podcast. If you've been with us before, thank you for coming back. Hopefully, you've already liked an episode, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when we're back with another episode. If you are joining us for the first time, thanks for checking us out. Hopefully, you'll consider subscribing and leaving a comment so we know you're there, and we can give you a shout out. All right. Because battery's limited, we're going to motor on with one of my favorite pastimes, eating, in a segment we like to call Mom's Care Care. Here we go. Alex, lead it off because I'm going slow today, so what do you have for us?
Not too much because it's Fridays. I haven't had a lot of chance to do anything. Plus, it's going to be the start of football season, so it won't be going out as much because I'll be busy staring at screen, and being a little emotional when it comes to the results of these games. But the past couple weeks, I've been talking about my experimentations with THC. So, I don't know if I'm allowed to show this on YouTube. This was when I moved up to 5 grams of THC per gummy. And what is the effect on it? Nothing. What happened
it's legal where you are, so it's okay.
what happened last week is actually so this is after recording last week's episode. I actually got tired. So I thought it was taking effect. I'm like, cool, I found a way to get tired. So I tried it again the next day. Did not get tired. So I was like, damn it, this thing's not working on me. But I do have a new batch.
Did you get like an indica or a sativa?
It's trace amounts. It probably doesn't even register as anything because it won't even say. Because I've seen the gummies that actually say it's something. This is so low amount. I think 5 milligrams of THC is what they consider trace amounts. Who knows? Maybe I'll pick it up. But I did grab what I ordered online as a total impulse buy. One of the CBD gummies that I get from Medterra. They actually had a. God, I feel like I'm. This is me shilling right now. I'm shilling for CBD gummies. This is very risky. When you're scrolling through Instagram and on stories, sometimes you see a sale and it's bogus. This is the second time I clicked on something, and this time it was real. The first time it was bogus, and it was because I clicked on it on the shitter because it was homage. It was a homage ad for Cubs gear that was like $6 for a shirt. Clicked on it. It was total bullshit. Somehow, these guys are getting smart. It looks like you're on Homage's webpage. You start adding shit, and I'm like, wait a minute, something looks a little off. Let me go to my Homage account. And they're like, yeah, it's not. So it's the first time they got me. This time, it's actually legit.
You got too excited.
I saw the ad from the gummy company, and it said, free, you just have to pay for shipping. I went, all right, I'll do it. And I was like, oh, shit. After I did the purchase, I was like, I don't know if this is bullshit, but then I double checked it. It was legit. So I got a new set of gummies. This one's same amount of THC. It's 5 milligrams, but it has 25 milligrams of CBD, which is actually a good amount. That's kind of more on the higher end. That's high.
Did you try like maybe a 1.5?
Like this one that I was trying out last week. It only has 5 milligrams of CBD compared to 25 of this one. This one has something called CBN, which helps you. It's supposed to help you get to sleep, which this doesn't have, but it didn't work. So I'm not. And I've been trying it out throughout the week.
Talking. I gotta put another log on the fire real quick, but keep talking.
Okay, go for it. So I've been trying out these gummies, and I'm not really an advocate of illegal drug use. It's not illegal. This is California. This is 2025. This weed should be legal, and this is such small amounts of THC that's not even really considered actually consuming cannabis. I have been using CBD a lot for the past couple of years with kind of mixed results. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Not bad. Sometimes just nothing happens. So right now I'm trying to improve my sleeping patterns by introducing CBD, THC, not trying to go too far into the sleeping aids like what's the stuff that people take that makes you go crazy? That makes you sleepwalk.
ZQL?
No.
ZQL or Dramamine.
Damn it.
NyQuil.
I was thinking about it earlier
I used
today.
to use NyQuil.
Actually, I think our mom takes it.
Or melatonin.
No, melatonin's fine. I just took melatonin a few minutes ago.
Okay.
What's that sleeping pill that people take? And sometimes people they'll end up sleep driving out into the middle of nowhere. It's pretty much where you're at. Ambien is it?
Oh yeah, no, I don't fuck with that.
I'm trying not to go into that shit. That's not
dangerous.
That's a little too much for me. I'm sticking with the safer shit.
Is that even available over the counter, or
I don't know. I haven't tried it. I don't want to go that far deep into it.
For that.
I just want to try CBD with a little bit of THC. I might bump up the THC depending on how it goes. But I'm not going to go into the Ambien or anything else that it goes a little bit harder. Yeah. That's just a little too much, a little too rich for my blood.
At least THC, CBD, that's natural, dude.
Yep, exactly.
So, that's what I'd stick with. Well, that's interesting. I definitely keep us up on how that's working for you, because I know Ashley's a little kind of sorry, got moss flying around, so because I had to turn on the bright lights so you guys could see me. And actually, I'm kind of considering using it because I'm starting to have problems sleeping, or at least getting good sleep. So yeah, it definitely keeps up on how that's working for you.
There's only one way to figure it out. You have to try it, which is what I'm doing. I'm trying to experiment a little bit. And guys, experiment.
I'm more just trying to try natural, or not natural. Yeah, I'm trying to do other ways. I like kiwis and I eat them a lot. And Ashley actually read something that, eating kiwi before bed is actually good for you. It helps sleep quality. There's something with kiwis that helps sleep quality. I don't know what that is, but I'm willing to try it, and especially because I like kiwis. So, but yeah, let me go next. Let's see. Can you? Oh, you can't see it. Hang on. It's a little weird. Can you see the pictures?
It's popping up now.
Okay. Coming in a little slow?
Yep.
All right. So let's start with...
There's a dog. You need a dog?
Oh, hang on. We'll get there. Don't worry. So Mom shared her dinner with us. Thanks again for the contribution, Mom. Koreatown was in Chicago and caught up with Mom. Looks like they had some rice. Oh, they got food from Hongning. Oh, nice. Shanghai egg rolls. I guess she didn't really tell me what.
Hongning is better than what I get out here, as far as quality of food goes. I'll just say that much.
Yeah. I can see that. I don't know what this is on the right. She didn't really put it in the. Oh, here it is. Oh, this is Kare Kare actually from Hongding. It doesn't look as good as
I think it's
mom's.
modified.
But
I think it's modified.
she said she added she added more vegetables because I guess it was pretty saucy and not much.
Oh, I love it saucy, dude. Well, I don't know about Hongding sauce if it's saucy. I don't know if it gets watery.
Well, I think it was just that there was so much sauce that she had a lot left over, so she added eggplant and broccoli.
That's what the rice is for.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm not an eggplant person anyway, so.
You know what?
It looks like it was with garlic fried rice.
I'm warming up to it, but it can't be like the main thing. There has to be some type of meat in it. It accompanies the meat.
Warming up to eggplant.
Yeah. So I've been having
very very small servings.
Yeah, it can't be like it can't be the main thing that's part of that dish. It has to be just accompanying a bunch of chicken or pork or beef.
Yeah. My thing is I like eggplant even less than onions. So like I don't mind
I like onions.
Onion flavoring as almost like a seasoning or a complement, but not the primary flavor.
I know we didn't eat onions when we were kids, but then I started to eat it. I like it as being part of something. I don't like onion rings. I'm not big on onion rings. Unless it's part of like a this is kind of gross, but going to the Burger King, if you get a rodeo burger, it has onion rings as part of it.
Unless it's on your barbecue burger.
Yeah. That's actually all right. I don't like onion rings by itself. Or if you go to Chili's or you watch The Office, they get a bloomin' onion.
Like the bloomin' onion? I'm not into the bloomin' onions now.
No appeal to me. Unless you put a pizza
Here's
on top
how I
of
eat that. Because I can eat it, but it's like drowning in ranch.
Yeah.
By the way, the curry curry doesn't look as good as mom's curry curry, but the lumpia looks pretty solid.
Yeah, I haven't had lumpia in a while.
Solid.
Damn. Now I'm thinking about it for tomorrow. Tomorrow I can't go because I gotta watch football.
Oh no, I don't have the rest of my. I thought I added other things here. So, oh crap! It's not uploaded yet. I thought I had my dinner from tonight. That's okay, because we have a special contribution from somebody you've seen but not very often. Let me get back to it. Millie shared her. That is a bird in her mouth.
She has a bird in her mouth.
Did you see it? Yeah, so disclaimer, the bird was already dead. Okay, folks, so let's just chill out. The bird was already dead. She happened to pick it up.
How did the bird die?
I have no idea. There's a lot of dogs in the neighborhood, so could have been anything. It actually, based on where Millie picked it up, Ashley thinks it hit a window and died.
I've actually seen that happen, but the bird didn't die. It hit the window and was on my front porch with its eyes wide open. I'm like, a bird just hit our window and died. I was looking at it. It looked creepy as fuck. This looked like a fucking horror movie because its eyes were wide open. It's just there on the porch, eyes wide open.
Weird.
And then I looked a few minutes later. I walked back there and it was gone. So I think it just got knocked out, or something swooped in and ate it.
Well, we live in a tower, so it might have hit pretty high up and then fallen down. And Millie picked it up and was able to walk a little ways before Ashley realized what she had in her mouth. So
you know, also hits our
Bubby, thanks for the contribution.
But also hits our windows out here are I don't know if you have these in Missouri, but we have these. Some say they're Japanese, some say they're Mexican.
It's like a new thing. They put like the stripes on the windows or something.
No, I'm talking about something that hits our windows. These metallic blue-green beetles. They're huge. And when I was actually in San Diego, there were a lot of them around because I was in San Diego for Comic-Con. I was like, whoa. Well, a lot of times they hit your window because they make a sound because they're fucking big. They're like big. No, they're not as big as my fist. They look as big as my fist when their wings are flapping, but they're huge and they slam in their window. They just fall to the ground.
Interesting.
It actually kind of looks. If you're not used to it, it looks kind of concerning. But if you're used to it, it's like, all right, it's another beetle. Until it's fine until it's in your face. You're like, get the fuck out of it. That's when you start to freak out a little bit. I was at the gym. I was at the gym last weekend, and some people at the gym in my apartment, they started. I don't know if they're copying me, but I do this thing where after I'm lifting. After I do a set, I have to walk outside because it's a small gym. You walk outside, you get a lot more air. It kind of helps cool you down. I started seeing a lot of people start doing it, and I was the only one. I wouldn't say I started it, but a lot of people are. A couple people were doing it. I was doing it, and then like now a lot more people are doing it, where they just walk outside after they do a set. So this chick was doing it. And she did a set. She started walking out the door, and she goes, "Oh fuck no!" she went back inside. I was like, "Hey, you okay? What happened?" She's like, "Oh, there's it's one of those large Japanese beetles." And I was like, "Okay." She's just scared of those things. She's talking about like, yeah, they have a tendency to just fly in their window and hit her window.
I feel like I've seen one before, but I can't remember what it. I don't know.
Oh, they're ginormous.
Japanese beetle.
I think they're called big beetles sometimes. I can't tell which ones.
We have this on the screen.
Yeah, they're fucking big, and they're metallic looking. That one's not as much. That one's red. The ones that are around here, they're like metallic blue-green or green-blue.
So they look even like. They look like even more indestructible because this thing looks like it could run into a Mack truck and be fine.
Oh yeah,
like
when it hits your window, you hear it. It sounds like someone threw a quarter at your window.
Weird.
Yeah, it's like that. It's just more instead of that red, it's more green or blue.
Interesting.
And they look bigger when their wings are flapping. Of course.
Crazy.
But that's just something that's out here. And as you go further south,
I don't have any of them this weekend. I'm hoping I'm just dealing with a few bugs. It's supposed to be nice and it's supposed to be cooling off tonight, so I'm hoping when I get these lights out, the moths go away and the mosquitoes are non-existent for tonight.
Man, I hate when moths get inside my place. It hasn't happened here, but I just hate moths when they're inside. Which is actually kind of weird because what's the difference between moths and butterflies? Not a whole lot. I mean, I don't know. I'm not entomologist.
Butterflies are I think butterflies are like, they start out as like caterpillars. I don't know that moths.
They're still insects. They're probably still gross.
Yeah, but
they're colorful. Hey.
As far as the way they evolve into what they are, right? I think moths are just born as moths. They're not caterpillars or something like that. Wrapping themselves in a cocoon to become a butterfly. You know what I mean? I think moths are just moths. I could be wrong. If any of you out there know, feel free to throw it in the comments and tell us how stupid we are.
One thing I wish we had in California that we had out in the Midwest growing up are lightning bugs. That's the actual name of them.
Oh yeah.
Glowing bug. I don't know what their names are. Lightning flies. Fireflies. Fireflies. Same thing.
Remember when we would catch those and put them in jars?
Yeah.
And we thought we were keeping them alive by punching holes in the jar lids, and then they would die.
Yeah. Those are probably gross too.
Or
you're just kids.
Or when I got older, like not older, but like 10 years old or something like that, you would squeeze the back of it, and like when they're lighting up, and like it would like ooze out, like while still glowing.
That's probably torture.
I'm sure it is now. This was in the 80s, dude.
Bugs are different back in the 80s. They're more tougher.
We are just less sensitive to society. I don't know. Anyway, Yeah, I wanted to show you my dinner tonight, but apparently it hasn't uploaded. Usually my stuff automatically uploads to my photos, but yeah, we haven't gotten there yet. That's a shame. Oh, nope. Actually, it just, ironically, it just uploaded. So let me show you my dinner for tonight. It is, oh crap, I forgot I can't zoom in.
Looks like
Oh, I hate
salmon.
not having, it is salmon on, it's like a healthy rice that Ashley made. It's basmati rice mixed with a little bit of farro and quinoa, I think. And it's grilled salmon that it's leftover. I just heat it up in a pan, and my healthy drink and dinner right by the old campfire.
Is that a Miller
And
Lite?
if you want to, that is a Miller Lite. Oh, you can't see me right now, can you? Oh yeah, you can. Can you see me?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a beer that I drank a lot in Ohio, and then when I moved to California, I realized no one drinks it out here.
It's something I can have a few and not, it doesn't hit me too hard. Like I can drink 5, 6, 7 and be fine. Whereas if I drink like that many of not light beer, I'm starting to feel that one.
But things I like Miller Lite, that when people don't buy it out here, that means they don't put it on sale as much.
Okay, yeah.
So actually, when I go, whenever I visit Ohio, I'm like, whenever I order a beer, I'm like, I want a Miller Lite. I want to feel like I'm. Actually, when I first moved out here is when they were pushing the plastic beer bottles. So I'd buy the Miller Lite plastic beer bottles.
I don't like those.
Well, it was new. It was
fucking
2004. It was 21 years ago. So I was doing it. I was fine with it because I'm clumsy, so I drop shit. So I was just like, oh, cool. I didn't bring glass anywhere. But if I were to get, beer, last time I bought beer was, as far as like outside being at a bar with my football team. Last time I bought beer for my place, it's probably been before the pandemic, maybe a few years before the pandemic. But if I were to get one, I get Miller Lite. I might just go get some just for the nostalgic factor of it.
Yeah.
It's football season too.
Definitely. Whenever I'm hanging out with Tony, which, by the way, to one of my best friends since forever, happy birthday, Tony. Love you, man. Hope you're having a good birthday. What's that?
He's another August birthday, huh?
Yeah. Him and Carrie were like two of the younger ones in my class.
My friends from Ohio State, there's three of us. It's funny. We're in a group chat of four people, and three of us have August birthdays. So we all just turned. Well, one of them's your age. He just turned 45, and the other one's my age. He turned 44. God, we're fucking old. Holy shit! And the other guy who's not an August birthday, he's in the medical field. So he's like, one more year to your colonoscopy or whatever it is that you do when you're at 45. That was great.
Actually, yeah. You know what? I do need to start getting my annual colonoscopy. Oh, no wonder my
or prostate. I don't know. It's one of those things that I'm probably going to forget about.
Oh yeah, no, it's prostate. Keep talking for a second. I got to get power for my computer or it's going to die.
All right, let's talk about colonoscopies. So I've never had one. I have been curious and went on YouTube to see what one was like, and I was like, okay, well, that's very graphic. You see that camera going up the butt. I think it was a butt. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know anatomy. Let's call it the butt. So I was going up the butt through the dude's anus, going up to his colon. I don't know, or maybe his liver. Who knows? Once again, I'm not a biologist. I'm not a medical doctor. I just saw a camera going up some dude's butt. for some reason I was interested in watching because I knew at some point I was going to need to do that. And as far as education-wise, I got absolutely nothing because I was just too overwhelmed by the fact that I'm watching a tube going up a dude's butt, and didn't quite know how to handle or process that at the time. I think I need some therapy, and when I talk to that therapist, I'm going to say, "Hey doc,
there's something wrong with me. I like looking at dudes getting fingers put up their butt.
Hey doc, there's a camera going up some dude's butt. I can't look away." It's kind of like when people watch Dr. Pimple Popper, but it's like Doctor going up some dude's butt popper. But anyways, long story short, long story long.
Long story long.
YouTube shows videos of stuff going up people's butt.
They do, and they
Dr.
Pimple
Pimple
do
Popper
it because it's like it's medical. It's like educational, right?
Speaking of Dr. Pimple Popper, this is gonna get a little gross, but sometimes I like to squeeze the sebum out of my pores. And it's kind of a bad habit because you realize that you're supposed to naturally do that. You're not supposed to naturally do that. Your skin naturally produces that shit just because it's just healthy skin. Although I just find a need to just push that shit out of there, and then sometimes the skin goes, "Hey, we're too dry because you pushed out too much sebum, so we're gonna create a fucking pimple here," and that makes it much worse. But being the skin picker I am, sometimes when I say sometimes, I mean pretty much every morning. I'm like, let me squeeze out some sebum out of my pores here. What else can I talk about? My butt.
It was. Can you hear me? By the way.
Yeah. You're not on screen. I can hear
weird. Yeah, my camera keeps cutting out. I don't know.
At least it's still audio. Anyways, while Gerard's playing around with some technology, probably finding out some moths. I already talked about prostates and colonoscopies and squeezing out sebum out of your skin. How gross can I do?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There I am. Jeez, I was wondering what the hell was going on.
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. The camera's trying to grab light.
That's all right. Really,
I was saying you were talking about sebum, and no, I was hearing all of it. But my question was, have you ever had, when you were talking about sebum, have you ever had like a zit like on your earlobe?
Yes. I've had zits fucking everywhere, dude. I've had zits inside my nose.
Oh, those suck.
Those suck.
But like your earlobe, it's kind of weird because it's so satisfying when it pops, but then it like burns for a while.
Yep.
I don't know why.
It bleeds.
By the way, I know because
why is there that much blood in my fucking ear?
Yeah, who knows?
One time,
who knows?
This wasn't a pimple. This was like a pimple, what do you call them? Lesions that I had like on my leg. And I was like,
we're chalking this conversation up to hey dad, watch this, by the way.
Yeah. There's no video of this, but I was squeezing this
you're welcome.
I squeezed this lesion pimple thing that was on my leg, and it popped. Popped some blood, a lot of it, and it hit the ceiling. And I went,
"Whoa,
holy shit!" Well, I'll be fucking dead.
You're like,
this apartment,
that's gross, and nobody will see it, but everybody wishes I had video of it.
That was pretty fucking cool.
I'd be like, you had. Oh, I would show everybody.
There was some residualness, like it popped, like it was so pressurized, it popped, and some of it hit my face on the way up to the ceiling. So it looked like I cut. And it was awesome. I was looking at the ceiling, there's pus and blood on my ceiling.
That's so weird.
So I was admiring it, and I was like, I just moved into this apartment, so it was cool. Then I was also thinking, I hope it doesn't stain the ceiling. And then I was thinking, I should clean that up, but I can't reach it, so I gotta find a ladder now.
I would have been if the landlord notices, I guess I'll clean it up.
It was
That's
a good amount of blood
though, dude.
on the ceiling, and I was proud
That's
of it.
impressive, though.
I had to get rid of it because I had just moved into
That's
this
fair.
apartment. And I don't want blood on the ceiling and pus.
Why does my camera keep taking pictures? It's weird.
I didn't notice it.
That's good. I don't know why it's doing it, but I mean, whatever. And the moths keep attacking me.
I fucking hate moths. I have
Me
so many
too.
bugs. Well, I hate bees and wasps and hornets. Probably spiders. I hate spiders. Moths are up there too.
Moths are just annoying.
I hate spider webs. I really hate spider webs, especially when they're on my. Well, I hate it when they're on my face. I hate it when they're on parts of my body. I hate it when they're on my car too. Actually, I got a car wash a couple hours ago because there are cobwebs on my car. Because it's just spiders just land on my car and want to put a cobweb.
I'll be getting the car wash after this weekend because I'll be getting pretty money out here.
Can't hear you when you walk away, dude.
Oh crap! Is that what's going on? Sorry about that. What is this using? I thought it was on my. Oh, I know why. Does that sound better?
No, you're louder, but it's too loud. Like
Too loud? Hang on.
Actually, that one sounds okay now.
Oh, I think it was the Windows thing just trying to adjust. Of course, now my camera's trying to adjust.
Drink
But...
feels way too much liquor. Holy shit!
What are you drinking? And why didn't we do that during Mom's Kare Kare?
Same thing I always drink.
I was saying it's got to be Captain, right?
Plastic bottle.
Hey, while we have cheers. Cheers.
This one's really strong. I'm not drinking too much today because there's a game tomorrow in the morning, 9:00 Pacific time, and I want to try to lift heavy before that game.
There you go. Good
job.
Hey, well, since we were talking about Sebum, do you think Sebum would
You cut out there, so I didn't hear what you said.
Oh crap! Is my screen showing? Can you see Millie?
No.
Oh no! Why won't it show?
The video part's not as good as the audio part.
Yeah, let me just take that off. It's not working very well.
One thing I learned about being on YouTube is that people say the audio is way more important than the video.
Yeah, well, we're screwing this one up. Trying something new. So, apologize if you're still with us. Thank you. Thanks for bearing with us. But, man, I wanted to show you more pictures and shit, but I don't think it's going to work very well.
Yeah, I'd save it for next week.
Yeah, I'm going to try one more time, and then that'll be it. Is it showing a picture?
Nope.
It's not. Okay. Oh, there it is. Well, the joke's over now because I was going to say, since we were talking about sebum, what do you think squirted out of this thing if Millie would have squeezed down harder? Poop. But, yeah, bird shit. Get it? Anyway. So, yeah, this is why I want to show it because speaking of Hey Dad, watch this and seeing cool shit, Christina saw something kind of cool right outside of her office this week, excuse me. And that was an F1 race car. More specifically, I think this is Max Verstappen's car, who drives for the Red Bull F1 team. But this whole thing, it's life size, but it's made out of Legos, which is kind of cool. That is very cool.
Yeah, Legos have.
Did you see that? Did she text that to you?
Yeah, Legos have had a really, really big resurgence in the past 10 or less years. Maybe it's just the pandemic.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? Oh, I definitely think 2020 probably helped, but I think people were already into it.
Before that, yeah.
I want to get into it. It looks fun. When we have more room, I totally want to get some cool Lego shit.
I want to get into it because it takes up a lot of room. But I look at
Oh,
it like, dude,
that's why I want to. Once we get a house, is when I would want to
that
do
Star
it.
Wars Lego shit, that looks fucking amazing. But I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, don't do that. Because one thing, dude, they are fucking expensive as shit. If you get, especially licensed ones, licensed as in, you know, if it's like sports related or Star Wars or super related,
Yeah.
I mean, there's gonna be a license attached to it.
Yeah, because I want to get Wrigley Field and the shoe. Those are like two of the first ones I want to do. Like as far as larger scale ones.
Really considering doing it. I wanted to get and I've mentioned this before. I wanted to get the set from The Office. Which I saw in store several times and I don't see it anymore. But it's it's not cheap. But I also got to think about like, well, when I build this, what do I do with it?
That's why I want to wait till we have a house because then I'll get like a bookshelf to put it on.
Yeah, true.
So I can kind of be on display. But yeah. What else is going on, man? What other adventures are you getting into?
I dropped into my buddy's Muay Thai class.
Oh, nice. Did you get any video?
No, I don't think I'm in class training.
Fair enough. Well, I didn't know if you could set up a camera and just to kind of record the class.
No, actually,
or like even
he
have it focus on you for like checking out your own form and stuff like that.
Usually he live streams it, but he hasn't been doing that.
Oh, that's cool.
But we dropped in, kind of set off my lifting schedule a little bit off, but that's all right. I'm kind of moving at a stage where I need to start helping to teach.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, you're old now, so maybe start passing on the knowledge and experience over to new generations.
Well, I mean, you've been certifying the new instructors for a number of years, so
instructors and help build new ones. But as far as the people that showed up that night, there weren't a whole lot of advanced guys. Some guys were okay, or some guys are trying to be fighters. So, they're good at a few things. They're not as good at everything, though.
I hear you. I hear you.
Sometimes, which is okay. It's fine when I'm training them because I know how to train fighters or train advanced people. But when he's like trying to train me, he's very beginner like. That's just something to expect.
When he's trying to train you,
we hold pads, we hold mitts for each other. We take turns holding.
Oh, okay.
And I know how to hold. I've been holding, even when I'm not consistent with it, like I am now. I still know how to hold. It's just something that's built into me.
Yeah.
But when you go to someone that's a lot less experienced, they just don't have that timing. They don't have that space.
I see what you're saying.
So you can't really train as hard as effectively. But that's just part of being an advanced person, helping someone that's a little bit newer.
Yeah. I mean, that's helping them get that experience so they can get better, So, well, that's cool though.
I'm also not very patient. So just around that.
I think it's cool that you're staying involved in it though. I mean, you've been doing it for a long time, so.
Yeah, and I was supposed to have a test this past April, but the guy testing it, I think we mentioned this in the previous podcast. He's been having some major health problems for the past
sad.
Over 10 years, and it keeps getting progressively worse and worse. And he actually had brain surgery to remove cancer. So they had to cancel the event that normally happens in Los Angeles in it's either April or May. And they said, hey, we're postponing it. They didn't say when it'd be going on, but I'm kind of keeping up with what they're posting on social media as far as his progression. And I'm just saying, I'm kind of washing out this year, saying, I just need to wait another year. In the meantime, I want to take that year and start looking better. So that means physically looking better. Well, I'm not as far as like technique goes. I'm probably, not to be so arrogant, but I'm one of the better ones in the Southern California area. Actually, I'm one of the better ones in the United States. But I also am pretty fat. So I'm trying to look a little bit better for when I test.
Fair enough.
When it comes compared to where it was last year, I've definitely put a lot more muscle. But I saw a good amount of fat. I saw a good amount of fat on me. So and guys,
Oh,
when they test with their shirt off. Girls don't. Girls can fucking put on a
yeah, but if you're going in a little fluffy and kicking everybody's ass, I mean, that's like Mr. Miyagi shit, dude.
No, my test is I don't touch anyone. My test is doing the traditional dance. That's it. You just have to do it with your shirt off and really short.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now I see why. Okay, I got you now. I got you.
Girls,
you're not actually hitting anybody.
Girls don't take off their shirt. Guys have to take off their shirt.
Fair.
As far as I know, I don't have to hit anyone. If people like last year when I was at the event, there's no less testing for the first part of being an instructor. That's when you get the shit kicked out of you by someone who's a lot more experienced. That's when I usually come in. But that event is really not designed for that type of instructor type test. They save that for something else. This is more for advanced type instructor testing. So I'll go into it not expecting to have to do that. It's just take off your shirt, do a dance. The only rough part is that when you do the dance, there a max 4 people in the boxing ring with you, and you have to kind of navigate around that because some people, especially when you don't know them, they can fuck up, and then that will fuck you up.
Oh.
And that's when actually
That
last year I
sucks.
saw someone fuck up, and it fucked up some other girl who was doing it correctly. So I not even talked to her about it, that dude from Colorado totally fucked up. That's why.
So you're like, just do it with your eyes closed.
It was too crowded. Too crowded in there.
Oh, I gotcha. I see what you're saying now.
I want to be a little more aesthetically pleasing when I take my test.
That's fair.
And
yeah, if you're not hitting anybody, I get that. Yeah. Oh, dude, I need to. I'm 45, and yeah, shit just hurts.
Dude, I weighed myself. I stopped weighing myself after let's say 2015. I said I don't weigh myself because I don't want bad news. But they kind of revamped my apartment gym, and they put a scale there, and I was kind of like, let me see if I jump on this thing. Dude, I'm so fucking heavy. This is after I got my new driver's license, where they're like, they enter in your weight, and I put like, I don't know, something that's way off. So the last time I legitimately fought, where I had to weigh in, was 2010 or 11. I'm gonna say 2011. I did French kickboxing with my clothes on. I weighed in at 152 or 153. I can't remember what it is.
What are you weighing in right now?
That is before I started putting a lot of focus on lifting with my legs. Of course, the legs are a bit beefy.
Yeah, it's a big muscle group. Legs and glutes, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a lot of weight.
I don't know how accurate this scale is. I jumped in and I was slightly over 200 pounds. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You know, we don't weigh yourself for a decade. It's a little surprising.
Dude, I'm weighing in at like 217 right now.
Given the past year and a half, I did put on a decent amount of muscle. And
I'm weighing in at 217 and I haven't been lifting for shit.
I didn't lose any fat. I lost a decent amount of fat. I just have more fat still on me. It's kind of annoying. But I did lose some fat. I did put on muscle. And at 200, it's shocking at first, but you're like, nah, okay. But I think I did lose a little bit of weight because when you go on the
keep going,
the lateral pull down.
Yep. Fuck, you can't hear me, can you?
The lateral pull down. I never really looked at what the number was that I was putting on. I just knew I was fucking stacking it. And I was stacking it. I was lifting slowly. I was stacking it. When I got to the point where when I was stacking it, I did have to grab onto the bar and use my body weight to lower the bar down. And what I found in the past week and a half, 2 weeks, is that I can't get the bar down anymore. So I'm now doing this thing where I stand up on the seat and I kind of use my body to swing myself down to help drive that bar. just so I get in the right position.
So you can get it down into a position, then you can start doing your pull downs. Dude, that's the best though.
It looks funny. 2, it's kind of fun. Like,
yeah.
Whee!
But also, that means you're lifting more than your weight.
Oh yeah, definitely lifting more of my weight. I could do. I have a vest, a weighted vest that's 12 pounds. I could do pull-ups with that. I might do it tomorrow. I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
I can do pull-ups with that.
I can do like 1 or 2 pull-ups right now. I can't. That's about it. When I was going crazy, like shit, that was fucking 7 years ago now. I was strapping a 45 onto a chain belt and doing pull-ups like that, and that was at the end of my workouts.
The heated pull-ups.
So that felt kind of cool.
Get a pull-up bar for home, because I
I want one so bad.
When I was in much better shape in my early 30s, I had a pull-up bar at home, and I would just walk through the door, just do some pull-ups. Walk out the door, do some more pull-ups. So I have one here in my bathroom, and since I work from home on Fridays, I started doing this last week, where I was like, well, I've been doing pull-ups from home ever since I've been working remotely. But now I put a number to it. I'm like, last week I was like, let me do 100 pull-ups from home throughout the day. So
holy shit, that's badass.
Well, it's like 5. It's sets of 5. I did 20 times, so 5 times 20 is 100. So I finished my 100. It was probably closer to nighttime last week, and this time today I did it I finished it before lunchtime.
Huh.
For some reason, it's like 5.
That's kind of a good idea.
It's kind of like knowing your threshold. Like I can do 5 pull-ups pretty easily. It's when you get to like 7, where I'm like, okay, I'm starting to struggle. Depending on what type of pull-up you're doing, whether it's like, a little bit wide or a little bit narrow, because of my structure of the door in my apartment where I have my pull-up bar, I go narrow, so it's like it's shorter width at the widest. Where if I go to the gym downstairs, it's more wide.
Yeah, well, it's kind of cool with the one you're using, like in your apartment though. So you don't break the door frame or fall off. Like you actually have to really control your movement.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
So it's actually pretty cool.
I feel like 5% is actually pretty. Kind of like
if you're doing it 20 times in a day, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I did. I got finished before lunch, and tomorrow is my regular lifting day, so I'm going to be doing, either pull-ups or pull-downs.
More pull-ups.
In a more extreme way, yeah. Just more concentrated. Given it's, I have to manage my time to try to finish before. See, I don't know if I want to finish before the game, or if I want to overlap with the game and just watch the game while I'm working out. So it's like lift, the game starts, and I'm going to also, once I'm done lifting, I'm going to go on the treadmill and just walk and watch the game.
It's a noontime game, isn't it? Well, noon Eastern time.
For me, noon Eastern, which is bullshit. For me, it's
that
9 a.m. 9 a.m. So I'm going to tell you what. I usually lift on Saturday mornings. I'm never in the gym by 9 a.m. It's earliest, it's 9:30. So I'm going to be tomorrow. I'm going to try to be there at like 8 a.m.
7, 8.
I'm not getting there before 8. Again, it's about like 20 to 30 steps to my gym, so it's not like I'm going far. But it's kind of like I kind of want to sleep in and work out. But it's like now it's like sleep in, work out, and watch the game. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. I kind of just want to let it play out. It also depends on if I'm able to get a link to watch the game without having to pay for anything.
Who's showing it? Do you know?
It's Texas Ohio State. It's somewhere. It's ESPN or it's Fox or it's both. Or
it's got to be one of the bigger networks, right?
But given I don't have like YouTube TV or I don't have Hulu TV.
Yeah, we do have YouTube TV. Thank goodness.
I go to streaming sites that might not be legal. So I think I have a site I can go to. Otherwise, I'm going to go to the gym where they actually have cable TV, and I can just watch.
There you go.
just watch it on the TV. Things if I'm watching on
Why
the
don't you sign up for like Sling TV for do like the 30-day trial or whatever? I think it might only be 7 days to be
you
honest.
can do that, but you might not get all the games. Both
Well,
NCAA and NFL. I was like, yeah, I signed up for this. Well, this is out of network, so you can't watch it. Well, shit.
Oh.
When did I sign up for it?
I gotcha. That sucks.
Like I don't want to say when it comes to NFL. If I could watch all the Bears games, I'd sign up for YouTube TV. But no, it's like if you're some games are blocked out, you have to purchase NFL Network, which is another $100, $200, $300 for the season. I'm like,
I was considering it, but
on an illegal site, I'll show it.
Yeah, I was considering it, but
so I found the site. And some of my regular sites are blocked off, but I found the site on Twitter. Tested out. I was watching some of the Illinois game, Illinois versus Western Illinois. Oh, there's a game. I watched about 3 minutes of that, and I said, "Okay, the site works. I don't care about this game. I'm gonna go fucking drive around." So I'm gonna
did
try
you ever see what the result?
I don't know what the results are, but I know that Illinois went up like 21-zip, and they're I think they're ranked number 12, and Western Illinois is not even a school that anyone's ever heard of, including the people that go to that school.
Yeah. I mean, I remember Northern Illinois because that's where
Northern Illinois will make noise, like maybe once every 5 years.
Yep.
My drink is still strong.
They had a pretty stud running back. It was a long time ago, but
yeah.
Well,
I think he ended up on the Bears. Wolf, maybe I think his last name. Because I was like, I remember him having a really cool last name. I think his last name was Wolf. He ended up on the Bears, drafted like much later on in the draft, or maybe undrafted, and then he just didn't pan out. It's like, yeah, you're really good against North Dakota State.
Yeah. Well, up in Kansas City, because I'm not in Kansas City right now, the University of Cincinnati played against the Nebraska Cornhuskers, and nobody knows who won the game, but
I did watch about 30 seconds.
Everybody knows that fucking Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes and his wife were all there.
You know, that game was boring as fuck. I was watching part of it at the gym.
Was it?
Yeah, and I was like, it was, I think it was second half, and it was like 6-3. And I was watching,
Ouch.
I was peeking in. I put it on at the gym, and I was kind of peeking in because I wasn't at the gym. I was just exploring they just redid the pool here, the big pool area. And they had some social event within my apartment complex. So I was doing that, and peeking at the score, and I'm like, 6-3, and it's fucking like late in the second quarter. This game blows.
All the more reason to give Travis and Taylor a whole bunch more airtime because nothing's happening in the game anyway.
Yeah, that was definitely the better part of it. They talk about so Nebraska has the Patrick Mahomes wannabe quarterback, Dylan Raiola.
Oh, I forgot about that dude.
Yeah, he's kind of a guy that's just good for him. I think he figured out a formula that's going to get him a lot more of his 15 minutes of fame. He did the haircut that mimics Patrick Mahomes.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He tries to dress like him. It got him to have Patrick Mahomes invite him to some shit. He's doing some type of finger mannerism that Patrick Mahomes does. So he's extending out. But dude, when you look at the results,
but then he's just a copycat. He's got to find his own thing.
Yeah, when you look at the results of his play, it's not turning out to much. As you can see. I think Nebraska won by 3 points, and it was 20-17. So it's okay, well, he's extending that. He's smart. He sucks. He's not a needle mover. Yeah. He's just a cosplayer. That's
well, you know what? In the end, who cares? Because tomorrow is the game that really matters. Ohio State versus Texas. Let's fucking go, Buckeyes.
At 9 a.m. / noon Eastern. The time that
I might try to get up and go find another camp spot before the game starts, but otherwise I'll be watching it from this spot right here. That's not a great. The sky looks cool, but that's not a great picture. But Yeah, these are a little better. This is kind of where I'm sitting right now. This is with the big old bright light behind me. Yeah, this is my setup right now. So I'll basically have my computer set up on this table over here, playing the game. Well, I didn't bring any hot dogs. Last time I watched Ohio State out here, I watched an Ohio State game one time, and I made Skyline cheese conies.
I might do that this weekend.
I wish I would have thought about it. I didn't
Last
think
time
that
I
through
did
very
it, I
well.
think it was Memorial Day. I mean, I've been doing macaroni and macaroni throughways.
Man, you like those, don't you?
I do, but I realize how bad they are for you, so I haven't had it in at least a month or close to a month.
Well, yeah, of course it's bad for you.
But you really have to allocate it to special occasion, especially when you're trying to get into better shape.
Right on. Yeah.
Post the bikini season out here.
Post
bikini season is all fucking year round. Yeah, I'm kind of even like decades ago, I was known for like after I was like a well-known Muay Thai instructor, they knew that once football season started, I kind of disappear. It's like, yeah, when football season starts, Crew Alex disappears for a while. Which totally makes sense. Like eating bad shit because I meet up with my buddies. We go to a bar and I drink beer. Well, now I drink seltzer water, and then we eat like whatever bar food they have, which is obviously not good for you, which is high in calories.
Oh man, I love food though. I love
awesome.
some bar food.
But I'm trying to be healthier, so it's like, you narrow it down. Like, I'm only going out if this guy contacts me and says, "Hey, I'm going to this bar." These are my buddy that's a Bears fan. He was my longtime Muay Thai training partner.
Right on.
Really long time. Said we're both old. He's actually a little bit older than me, and he's been going through injuries. Plus, when we were training together, the place we were training together closed down. Several years before the pandemic started. So it's been hard to try to reestablish our partnership when it comes to training in Muay Thai. But we're still Bears
cool,
fans. So I definitely texted him a few days ago when
the Bears beat the Chiefs.
No, when the Packers got Micah Parsons.
Oh, I don't even want to
talk about the fucking hole at left tackle, and I was a little pissed off, and I
thought I didn't give a shit about Jerry Jones before. Nah, like he pissed off two fan bases. He pissed off his own fan base and went ahead and just added the entire Chicago Bears fan base. Also, what a dumbass.
And I have to think about, what did the Bears do at left tackle? What did they not do at left tackle? They did not, my heart sank when, going back to the draft, my heart sank when the Saints, who had the pick before the Bears in the first round, drafted Kelvin Banks Jr., the number 3 left tackle at number 9. And
Jesus. I
mean, there were still 2 or 3 left tackles available in the first round. One of them being the guy from Oregon, whose name escapes me. But dude, I was like, I want a first round left tackle, and they did not get that. And then this is where it gets a little shaky because of injuries. That Josh Simmons was available. Josh Simmons from Ohio State, projected to be the number 1 left tackle in the draft until he got injured during the Penn State game. Where there's a lot of shit being said about Josh Simmons. One, obviously, the injury was a concern, but prior to the draft, they're saying he's good to go. He's good to go. It's just like, do you believe it or not? And then I don't know where this came from, but someone started talking shit that Josh Simmons is not good in the locker room. Like he's kind of a cancer.
That sucks.
And that kind of
is it true?
No, it seemed like. I listened to Ohio State podcast too. They're like, "This is total bullshit. I don't know what's going on." I think they're kind of sabotaging them because that's going to cost them millions of dollars, and as far as draft position goes. But I'm also thinking like the Bears could have drafted Josh Simmons, who prior to the draft they said he's good to go, given there's still like he did get injured. He had a season-ending injury against Penn State the previous year, and then all this, like, outside of off the field, rumors started coming up. So that kind of, I could almost forgive that for the Bears, but there's still an Oregon left tackle they could have drafted. I'm still a little irate that they drafted someone from the cheating school with Colston Loveland. Colston Love.
Yeah.
Something.
You know what though? I like him, man. He looked pretty good.
He's a good player.
Good hands.
He's a solid
good route runner.
He's probably not as good as Tyler Warren, who the Bears could have drafted at Penn State at tight end. It's one of those, like, it's probably just thrown up to the coach to decide as far as, like, do you want a better all-around tight end, or do you want a better receiver, but it kind of lacks at the blocking, which is what Colston Loveland is. And that's leave it to Ben Johnson to draft what he wants. But there's still that big hole at left tackle. And going into the second round, could have drafted the last left tackle that was kind of the one that was viewed as a starter among the left tackle draftees, which is Arianti Ursary out of Minnesota. Passed on him. Drafted Luther Burden, the 90th. I don't know what it is, third, second, whatever.
Did he even make the 52?
Yeah, he's on
the 53-man roster.
Yeah.
Did he? Oh.
Yep. They cut the guy from Cincinnati, Tyler Scott, but they kept Luther Burden. They did not draft JT Tuimalau, who was available. Instead, they traded back. They drafted the guy at Boston College, Ozzie Trapillo, who is not even a left tackle now. It's like there was Bears off-season narrative is so fucking stupid. It's like, hey, it's Braxton Jones versus Ozzie Trapillo, who's going to be the starting left tackle, and then like Ozzie Trapillo has moved to backup of right tackle. And it's like it's Braxton Jones or the Canadian Eagle, who's probably not even that great anyways. It's like we wasted that draft pick. And we could have drafted JT Tuimalau. We could have drafted fucking Jack Sawyer 5 times and didn't do that. God.
Yeah, well, that's, trying not to be too homer about it. I like what's his name? Colston Loveland. But yeah, I feel like we should have done more to reinforce both the pass rushing and the offensive line blocking.
Big holes
or running backs. Like seriously, DeAndre Swift?
Running backs I can forgive. Red Bulls tried to trade up to draft Ashton Gianti, who I think is overrated. I did not watch Omarion Hampton.
I wanted him.
I did not watch Omarion Hampton last year because he plays for the Tar Heels, so as far as football goes. I wanted Quinton Junkins. I definitely, my number one pick was going to be Travion Henderson.
Travion. He needs to be running back by committee though, because he gets hurt.
Yeah, he does. I heard they tried to trade up to draft him. They couldn't get anything going, and he was drafted one pick before the Bears' second round pick, and that broke my heart. I got my heart broken twice in the draft because I wanted Kelvin Banks Jr. drafted one pick before the Bears with the Saints, who don't even have a fucking quarterback to protect. And then
they got Spencer Rattler.
Look at that guy. And then Travion Henderson was drafted one pick before the Bears in the second round. Quinton was drafted 2 or 3 picks before Quinton.
I gotta say, I'm very curious to see how Justin Fields does this year.
Oh, I'm a semi-Jets fan.
He's back with Garrett Wilson.
Yep, and the center's from Ohio State. They're his time there.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Center is someone from the offensive line. The only thing I don't like about this situation is that a lot of people are ready before the preseason even started, they're already saying like the Jets are projected to draft one of the top QBs in next year's draft. I'm like, go fuck yourself, dude.
Well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of that has to do with how Justin Fields does this year, right?
Yeah, one thing about Justin Fields is that he has something that you don't really see too much, and that's like a very high level of leadership. You saw that with Ohio State. You saw that especially when it came to, well, not just Ohio State, but the whole NCAA when it came to the COVID year, when they tried to cancel the year.
Oh, he was a big proponent of them having a season.
If you want to play, do what you got to do. Let us play. So you see that type of leadership. You see it. Then you got drafted the Bears, and you see it with the players. And
yeah, DJ Moore was a huge advocate for him.
Kind of concerned. You see when he got pushed out of the Bears, what happened to the team with DJ Moore, with Cole Kmet, with Jalen Johnson. People that are on defense, he recognizes leadership. When he went to Pittsburgh, you saw there was something going on where George Pickens is like, our quarterback is Justin Fields, motherfucker. this is when Russell Wilson was injured, and he was, obviously supposed to be the one that's going to start. But you saw the Steelers sort of rally behind Justin Fields, but that didn't make financial sense at the time. So he goes to the Jets, and you saw the Bears. And I've been listening to a lot of Bears podcasts, and they're saying there's just something missing as far as leadership goes, and we hope Caleb Williams can step in that leadership role. I'm like, dude,
he's too fucking busy painting his nails.
We fucking had someone, a quarterback, that had that leadership role. Obviously, Caleb Williams is not that leadership role that the Bears need. Maybe he could be the quarterback they need, but he's not that leadership / quarterback.
Nobody's doubting like whether or not he has talent, but there was something that Justin Fields was bringing that. Yeah, I'm with you. Like I just don't feel it from Caleb.
I saw an interview with Justin Fields where when he was he talks about when he was in college, he did some quarterback camp with high schoolers. He said 2 quarterbacks stood up in his mind as being really talented. One of them was Caleb Williams. The other one was JJ McCarthy. So you can probably find it on YouTube where he's like talking about like, yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm curious to see JJ McCarthy this year because
that's the first game.
After the year that Sam Darnold had last year for the Vikings, they cut him loose.
I thought that was stupid of the Vikings.
I think a lot of people think that was stupid.
How Sam Darnold performed, given towards the end of the season, in the postseason, and what he rescinded a little bit. I was like, what the fuck ever? Look at the rest of the season. He did great.
But the Vikings have dude cheerleaders now.
Yeah, that's what JJ McCarthy's there for.
Oh my god, the video they released of those dudes cheerleading, the memes with like JJ McCarthy on there was hilarious. Hilarious.
Dude, that's gonna like get a lot of attention. But dude, I was at Ohio State in 1999. This is gonna be dating myself. 1999 to 2003. We had male cheerleaders back then.
Well, in college you do, yeah. Because they're actually doing tosses and everything. I don't know if you noticed, but the cheerleaders that the Vikings got, the dudes, they ain't lifting nothing, man.
I'm sure the girls are. But what they show are going to be like them holding pom poms. I'm sure they can do the stuff that college male cheerleaders do.
Oh shit! Someone's coming up here.
Is it a wolf?
No, like in a side by side.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Chicago Bears. Don't discriminate. We don't want any cheerleaders. Female, male, they, them, him, her.
Too fucking cold. They don't want that.
But the one that was holding that back was Virginia McCaskey. So ever since she passed away,
we'll see, huh?
They're like, well, do we get the honey bears back? Or call them something else.
We'll see.
I'm here for some Bears cheerleaders. Get fucking up. Jonathan Owens is still on the team. Get his fucking wife on there.
I got a whole fucking crew out here.
Need to play off Simone Biles a lot more than they did last year.
I don't want to see her.
I don't want to
I'd
see her.
rather. Why?
I mean, the key was last year because she was coming off like a fucking gold medal season, or a gold medal year. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
Simone Biles is like the fucking girl that can't see it. She's a Taylor Swift. Fucking throw Simone Biles out there. Don't wear a fucking Packers jacket this time.
Oh, I don't care if they show her, but not if it's taken away from game time.
Oh yeah, just do it like on hey pregame, or maybe
Anyway.
like hey we're coming back from halftime. There's Simone Biles. And don't put her in a fucking stand. Put her in a fucking box. The VIP boxes.
Well, we got another week before the Bears start, but
like
tomorrow we've got the Buckeyes. I know it's an early game, so you might be in the gym. Are you doing anything aside from being in the gym? Are you going to do anything with, like, given that the Buckeyes are going to be on and
how I say play
any
9 a.m.
toys like for I Play Nerd?
So it's definitely a 3-day weekend. So I probably want to do some filming. But as far as tomorrow goes, so the Buckeyes will play from 9 a.m. to maybe 1
noon. Noon, 1, yeah.
If I can get some Filipino food, I might try to do that. But also want to look at what other games are going on. I think Alabama's playing FSU, so I kind of want to check that out. And I think later on, like 4:30, there's a game that I think interests me. I can't remember who it was though.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to see what's going on with Michigan because you have to.
Yeah. I mean, they're
playing Western Michigan, so it should be a blowout.
Yeah.
But you want to see what's going on.
Man, I gotta admit, dude, I'm nervous about the game.
It's 1-3. We're we oddly enough, being the number 3 team against the 1 team, Ohio State started off as the favorites. They were at home, 3.5 points. I think it's now down to, well, as of this morning, I think it was down to 1 or 1.5, and it may have swayed over to Texas being the favorite.
I'm fine with that.
As far as
not being in our favor.
It's way too close to call.
Yeah.
As far as why it's at noon game / 9 a.m. my time, who knows? I heard that Texas requested it because obviously at night it's going to be a much more harsher crowd.
More rowdy in there, louder.
I don't want to immediately just blame Texas and call them out. I feel like
it's gonna be the first game though. I think Buckeyes fans are gonna show up. The whole student body, man. It's still gonna be plenty loud.
It's still fucking noon or 12:30, whatever it is, Columbus time. Dude, when I was in Columbus, we could start drinking out at 4 a.m.
Dude, I remember getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
So it doesn't fucking matter. I'm more concerned about me being in California in Pacific Coast time, which is 9 a.m. Being older, being like, I'm not gonna fucking drink before the game. Are you fucking crazy?
Well, I did bring my Buckeye shirt. I'm actually gonna change after we get done recording, so I don't get it too smelly. That way, I can wear it during the game tomorrow. Brought my Buckeyes hat, and I actually have a Buckeyes car magnet that I'm gonna have on the side of the car while the game's on.
I feel like I want to get to the gym early just so I can control the TV. Like, no.
Oh, that's smart, dude. That's smart.
Given I want to watch Game Day, which is going to be Lee Corso's last game day.
I like the tributes they did to that guy. I thought they were pretty cool.
I have a feeling he's going to pick Texas, though. He has a knack.
Should we just move into what you're watching because we've been talking about it the whole time?
Sure. I mean, I'm feeling that he's going to pick Texas, even though he has a knack for picking Ohio State. It's kind of a 50-50. Corso, yeah. Just because of Arch Manning, I feel like that name's I feel like Texas defense is going to be able to say like, hey, we're going to go after Julian Sayin, and we don't know what Julian Sayin could do. He played some snaps last year, but he didn't start anything. He's also a very skinny kid. He's not very tall.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything on him. He's definitely the starter, though.
He is a starter.
I
Oh yeah, announced
even
last week or this week. I don't know.
Okay.
Competition was him and the guy from North Dakota State, Lincoln Kienholz, who ate shit against Missouri 2 years ago.
I thought he was transferring.
I heard that too. No, he didn't transfer. Lincoln Kienholz.
Oh.
Lincoln and Tavian Sinclair from Hoover Heights.
I thought Sinclair was
he's a true
staying.
freshman. I mean, there's no expectation as far as him starting.
Yeah.
It's more like you're QB3. Can you be QB2? Maybe. Probably not likely. But
that's why I thought Kleinholz was going to transfer.
Your time is either next year or the year after that, as far as Tavian Sinclair goes.
Yeah.
Michigan is starting a true freshman with Bryce Underwood, who they paid a lot of money for.
Wasn't he like $11 million or something like that?
Yeah, I think across 3 years.
Jesus Christ.
A lot of money. We're like, well, if you're fucking talking about Ohio State paying for a championship.
Yeah, shut up.
Well, hold on. Ohio State paid $20 million. Your cheating season paid $30 million in fines plus whatever millions it was for the actual operation to cheat.
Yeah. And then add the $11 million for that kid.
Yeah. And Bryce Underwood's $12 million over across 3 years. And we don't know how he's going to end up. But Julian Sayin at least has some reps. Not as many as Arch Manning. Definitely not as many as Arch Manning.
Well, I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Football's here.
Definitely nervous. It's kind of because I'm so like identity focused on being a Buckeyes fan, especially being around Michigan cheater fans. Whatever. If they want to come at me, I could beat the fuck out of them.
Well, we just kept talking about what we were watching tomorrow, so we kind of breezed through it. Do you have anything for iPlay Nerd? I know you said you're probably not doing too much with new videos this weekend, but did you get anything new
I'm working on a video as far as I wanted to get a good wave of. And actually, I just got this today. I completed the first wave of Masters of the Universe crossover with Thundercats. So I got the female, Chitara. She looks a little weird here because she's wearing her crossover gear. But
I don't even recognize her.
Yeah.
That's not like a crossover with like Tila.
Yeah,
not Tila.
She comes with accessories
right?
that are look like the Thundercats from the 80s, which is why I like it. It's fucking genius of them to do. So they can do a crossover. You can make them look like how you remember them from the 80s. So
good.
I decided to get the entire wave of Motu Motu and Thundercats crossover, just because when I was a kid we didn't get Thundercats figures. I had two. I had Lino and.
So you did?
Yeah,
I was never really into Thundercats.
I didn't get Thundercats. I didn't get Silverhawks. So I think Silverhawks is next.
I forgot about Silverhawks.
Oh, Silverhawks is so cool.
Those are cool. All right.
The thing is that the toy companies have run into a lot of issues when it comes to production of those because they want them to be like what they call I don't know, I'm a little drunk, but I can't remember what they call them, but it's like they make them very chrome-like, so it's very reflective. So it definitely costs a lot more, and also it's not as resilient. That chrome material rubs off. So it's they've been battling off, and I think they're trying to figure that out. So, in my mind, I think that Masters of the Universe is going to cross over with Silverhawks next, given that they still
that's going to be a weird one, I think anyway. I feel like that's going to look weird.
It's 80s cartoons.
Yeah.
I think they can do it because of where the what do you call it, the franchise? I can't think about it. What's the word for it? Whatever the rights are So they can combine them. And where the rights are, as far as Silverhawks goes, it's a company that's kind of on the sinking ship because of tariffs. So I think they can relinquish.
They can
those,
sell it and
Yeah, they can
let it go.
or just be like more open to crossovers, which is what Master of the Universe is all about. Because they have Ninja Turtles, they have Thundercats right now, and they have Transformers coming up. So after Transformers, I think they can do Silverhawks because that's something that kids from the 80s who are now middle aged and have disposable income can get behind and say, "Hey, I want that." I mean, given you can't do like a lot of that chrome plating that costs a lot more and has a lot of quality control issues, they can still do it and still do it in a way that's going to be enticing to those middle-aged nerds.
Well, speaking of middle-aged nerds, this nerd's running out of juice, so I'm going to need to shut it down here soon. But before I run out of juice, we do need to get in some closing thoughts. And before we get into closing thoughts, just want to remind y'all to leave a comment. Tell you what, this week, who do you think is going to win? Ohio State versus Texas. Let us know who you got. Or if there's a matchup that you're more interested in, let us know which one that is, who you got, and let's review those picks next week. Don't forget to like the episode, hit that subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you know when our new episodes are coming out. And if you prefer to contribute anything more anonymously, you can always hit us up at gagepodcast@gmail.com. All right, getting into closing thoughts. I'm going to lead it off. That way Alex knows where to go with it because college football season is here. Buckeyes start tomorrow. So I'm going to sign off with an O-H.
Ayo, bitch.
Let's go, Buckeyes.
We're going.
Hey, guys.
Horns down, bitch.
Horns down, bitches. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I hold that up there. Let's rock out with the horns down. You know what? We're just getting rid of that music. It's not working for me today. But thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Go Buckeyes. This has been another episode of the GAJ Podcast. We'll see you guys next week.